Do you have friends or relatives or maybe your next door neighbor or some real good buddy at work, possibly your lover, that seems to leave their dreams on the table? Maybe not doing as well as you, and yet you know they're capable of doing as well as you. Wouldn't you like to see them change? Wouldn't you like to see them pick up those dreams and whoom, just go right after it? Well, you know, you can help them do that. I want to suggest that you pick up a buddy, introduce this to them. We are being controlled by paradigms. And although you may be doing a little better than your buddy or that other person, you know, the neighbor, the relative, there's somebody doing better than you. That's the part that really gets me. There's someone that's not doing as well as me that I really want to help, but I look at somebody else, there's always somebody doing better, and that motivates me because I know we can do better. Better is a beautiful word. And you see, what we studied there on paradigms, what we studied was very short. I mean, you got the Reader's Digest version. It was very condensed. But I think you got the idea that, darn it, there is something inside controlling us which controls our results. And when it comes to goals, there's such a very small percentage of the population that ever set their goal right. See, goal setting is an intellectual exercise, but goal achieving is a lawful process. You have to understand the universal side of your personality. And of course, we get into that as we go through 6 minutes. Every day it becomes better. And then that terrible terror barrier. Man, when you hit that, I mean, I remember I used to hit that and bounce. I'd run away like wimping and scared. The real strange part about it is everybody's doing it, but nobody wants to admit it. I didn't want to tell anybody I was scared. The more I started to learn, the more I opened up, the more transparent I become, because I started to rely on coaches and mentors and people that knew more than myself. I learned from some of them, and I guess it was no accident, that if you want to learn something, go to someone that is demonstrated by results. They know what they're talking about. Sandra Gallagher and myself know what we're talking about in the area that we're talking to you. We can show you how to multiply your income. We can show you how to get your friend to do the same. Think of how much fun it would be with you and another person that you sort of communicate with on a regular basis, watching your income. Not just take small jumps, but take quantum leaps. You see, multiple sources of income is the secret to great success. We talk about that. We'll show you how to do that. We'll show you how to set the goals. We'll show you how to go right through the terror barrier. I look forward to the terror barrier. That's what adds the juice to your life. I mean, that's the yeast that raises the dough. You don't run from it. You go out looking for it. You see, I think I mentioned it took me 9 years to figure out, what the heck did I do? No formal education, no business experience, and yet I took off like a rocket. It was the repetition of the information. It was so obvious once I saw it, but I was missing it. Have you any idea how repetitive negative news is that's coming at you? It's in every newspaper, it's on every TV show. That's all that comes across on the news. That's all what most people are talking about in restaurants that you overhear conversations. Think of the people you work with. They're talking about how tough it is, why it can't be done. We hear it everywhere. We're getting it through repetition. Go to the people who have demonstrated their results. They know what they're talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. Now, I don't do anything else but this. This is all I do. I love it. But I can read the personality right to a T. I know what's stopping us, and I know how to break through those terror barriers. You know, you could be sitting there and asking yourself, is this real? Could I really change my life in just 6 minutes a day? You can change your life in 6 seconds. An idea hits you and everything changes. But I can assure you, every day, same information. Yeah, it's the only way you can